You're doing everything. You're grinding in the gym, you're forcing down food, but that guy on the left, he's still the one looking back at you in the mirror. Sound familiar? Meanwhile, this guy, the goal, feels like a million miles away. I get it, and I'm telling you, it is not your fault.
Look, it's because you've been force-fed the same useless advice, just eat more and lift heavy. For guys with our body type, that's like telling someone to just be taller. That one-size-fits-all garbage is exactly why you're spinning your wheels and getting nowhere. So, let's just burn that old playbook, okay? What I'm about to give you is a brand new system. This isn't some generic fitness advice. This is your specific step-by-step guide to building an aesthetic body without your life revolving around the gym and kitchen. You ready? Let's go.
All right, first things first, we have to completely rewire your brain. This is the foundation for everything. From this second forward, the word bulking is dead to you. We're throwing it out. You are going to build, not bulk.
Just look at the difference here. Bulking, that's for professional bodybuilders. Their entire life is a cycle of eat, train, sleep, and repeat. It's literally their job. Building, that's for you. The guy who has a career, a social life, an actual schedule. The goal is to build a strong, great-looking body that fits into your life, not a body that takes it over.
So, let's just kill this idea of gaining 10 kilos overnight. Your new target? Just 800 grams a month. I know, that probably sounds tiny, right? But think about it. That's almost 10 kilos of pure, high-quality muscle in a year. We're carving a statue here, not just slapping clay on a frame.
And this is what it's all about. We're chasing quality, not just quantity. The entire point is to be strong, healthy, and look amazing, not just to be a heavier, softer version of who you are now. It's about how you look and feel, not just some random number on a scale.
Okay, mindset is locked in. Now for the nuts and bolts. This is the simple, actionable formula. Your workout and your diet. No more confusion, no more guessing. This is the code.
Forget about spending 2 hours a day in the gym. It's not about how much time you spend. It's about how intense you are during that time. The science is super clear on this. The sweet spot for muscle growth is 3 to 4 focused sessions a week for about 45 to 60 minutes. Anything more than that is just overkill. You're not building more muscle. You're just digging yourself into a recovery hole you can't get out of.
Now for the fuel. Let's start with the absolute king, protein. Every time you lift, you're creating tiny little tears in your muscles. Protein is the raw material that rebuilds them, only bigger and stronger. Your target is simple and it's non-negotiable. 2 grams of protein for every kilogram you weigh, every single day.
Next up, we have fats. And no, don't be afraid of them. Healthy fats are absolutely critical for producing those hormones that build muscle, like testosterone. Plus, they pack a ton of calories, which is a secret weapon for any hard gainer. You're going to aim for a solid 1 gram of fat per kilogram of your body weight.
And finally, carbs. This is your high-performance fuel. Carbs are what fill up your muscles with glycogen, which is what powers you through those intense workouts so you can lift heavier and push harder. That's the signal your body needs to grow. You're going to aim for about 4 grams per kilo, so burn this code into your brain, 214. Protein, fat, carbs. That's your growth formula.
But here's the catch. You could have the most perfect training plan, the most dialed-in diet on the entire planet, but it will all add up to absolutely nothing if you ignore this next, completely overlooked piece of the puzzle.
And that secret weapon is recovery. This is the real game changer. You don't actually grow in the gym. You grow when you're resting. This is where the magic happens, and it's all about 2 simple things: sleeping more and stressing less.
This is just insane. Look at this difference. You have 2 guys, Ram and Sham. They follow the exact same diet and workout plan. The only difference, Ram is only getting 5 hours of sleep, while Sham is getting a solid 8. After 3 months, Ram has barely gained 1 kilogram. Sham, he's packed on 5. Sleep isn't just rest, it's your body's most powerful tool for growth.
And just as important, you have to kill your stress. High stress floods your body with cortisol, a hormone that literally eats your muscle for fuel. It is the absolute enemy of your gains. So you've got to be intentional about lowering it. Go out with your friends, play a sport, meditate, and, this is a big one, take a lighter deload week every month to let your body totally reset.
Okay, so you have the mindset, you have the formula, and you have the recovery secret.
Now we have to talk about the common traps, the final bosses you have to beat to make sure you succeed.
So I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to be totally honest with yourself. Right now, in this building phase, are shredded six-pack abs your #1 goal?
The answer has to be a hard no. Trying to stay super lean while you're trying to build muscle is like driving a race car with the emergency brake pulled. You're going to burn out and you're going to go nowhere. It's totally natural and even necessary to hold a little bit of extra body fat while you're building. Embrace it. It's a sign you're on the right track.
And that brings us to the next boss, being obsessed with the scale. That number does not tell you the whole story. You could be building dense muscle and losing a bit of fat at the same time, and the scale might not even move, so ditch it. Your new tools are photos and a measuring tape. How do your shirts fit? That's the real truth.
All right, I know that was a fire hose of information, so let's lock it all in right now with a rapid-fire action plan. If you remember nothing else from this, remember these points.
First, your mindset. You build, you don't bulk. Focus on a sustainable, aesthetic body that you can actually maintain.
Second, your formula. Train smart and intense, 3 to 4 times a week, and fuel that training with the 214 macro code.
Third, your secret weapon. Get 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. This is not negotiable. This is where you actually grow.
And finally, your focus. Photos over the scale. Your progress pictures and a tape measure are your new source of truth.
That's it. That's the entire playbook. No fluff, no nonsense, just the proven system that actually works for guys like us. Save this, watch it again, but most importantly, go put it to work. Now go build.